Hello students, and welcome to the next part of our tower defense game. And in this part we're going to make some shooting gameplay part for our game. So the first thing we're going to need if we want to shoot is we need a sprite that represents our bullets or whatever we shoot with. Okay, so the first thing we're going to draw in this video lecture is going to be our bullet. So what bullet are we going to draw? Well, it can be like ordinary bullet, like this shape. Uh, and maybe here we can draw a little triangle so that it looks like a bullet. Maybe something like this. Or maybe we can also choose a circular shape and just make such kind of bullet. This is also fine, but please be sure that it is in the middle of the costume. Okay, so this is going to be our bullet. Maybe we can make it a little bigger, just a little bit bigger, like this. Yeah, this is fine now. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to make some scripts. So this is going to be our bullet. Let us go to the crosshair. Why crosshair? Because when we're going to shoot, we're actually going to click on our crosshair, okay? So what are we going to do is when the sprite is clicked, we're going to create a clone, okay? So create a clone is a control block and it can create clones of some sprites. Why would we need any clones? Because sometimes we need a lot of same objects in our project. For example, in this game, we're going to have a lot of tanks, a lot of bullets that are going to fly out. And if all of these bullets and tanks were sprites, we just wouldn't have enough space here to place them, okay? So clones make our life really easy when we need some sprites to be repeated, okay? So we're going to create a clone of the bullet. And also what can we do? We can play some sound when we shoot. But first of all, we should set our volume to something like 5 or 10% so that our sound effects are not too loud. Please make sure that you set the volume before using sound. Otherwise, it can be a little bit annoying. Okay, so for this project, I'm going to use the Pew sound. So it's somewhere here. This one. This one's pretty good for our game. So let us just add it. And then we head back to the code. And when we create a clone of bullet, we can just start the sound Pew before. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to head to the bullet script. And what are we going to do? How to control our clones? Well, clones are not the real sprites, okay? They are just cloned instances of our bullet sprite, okay? We'll still have one sprite, but the clones are like independent. They have independent behavior and stuff. So how can we set up the clone behavior? Here we have a special block that is called when I start as a clone. So in bullet, we have a block when I start as a clone. It means clones of this sprite will do whatever we indicate in this script. And whatever we indicate in other events other than when I start as a clone will be done by the original bullet. So here it's important to see the difference. Okay, when I start as a clone, what my bullet is going to do? First thing it's going to do, it's going to spawn inside the turret. So it's going to go to the turret, okay? And then until some condition, it is going to move. It is going to, for example, glide 1 second to some position. But what position should we glide to? Of course, where our crosshair is, because we didn't make a crosshair for no purpose. Of course, our crosshair serves some goal. So When we click our crosshair, our bullet is going to head wherever our crosshair was. Okay, so how do we know the coordinates of the crosshair? Because we can move our crosshair here and there, how our script should know where our crosshair was. So for this, we can use other sensing block that's basically called off. So we can take some quality of some object, if it's a sprite or a backdrop, okay? So we are going to put two of these here, but we're going to change the parameters. So we need the X of crosshair at that particular moment. So we're going to choose the crosshair and we get its X position. Here also we're going to choose crosshair first and then we're going to choose its Y position, okay? And we're going to glide 1 second to the position of our crosshair, and after that we're going to delete this clone. So every clone, whenever we create them, which means wherever we shoot, is going to do all of these blocks. It spawns with is inside the turret. Then until it reaches the needed point, it's going to head towards it. As soon as it reaches the point, our bullet is going to disappear. Okay? So look at this. Okay. Well, actually, we can remove this repeat until block because it is actually enough just to glide because clones will be deleted anyways. Also, this repeat until block just caused a little bug in my project, but well, we can actually do without it. Okay? Because anyways, our clone is going to get deleted. But as you can see, we have one bullet here. Why? Because the original bullet just stands. The only thing it has to do is to create its clones. So we actually need our main bullet to be hidden from the start of the project, okay? So when the flag is clicked, our bullet's going to hide. And when it starts as a clone, it's going to show itself. This is a little trick because whenever we use clones, almost every time we do not need the original sprite in our game. So let us just click on the flag. And now we have such decent shooting mechanics in our project. The next parts are going to be done in the next video lectures, so see you there.